An organization that performs research studies on the seabed and offshore areas stumbled upon a British submarine that has been missing since World War II. While conducting a cruise in which it was mapping the biology and geology of the seabed off Norway, through the MAREANO program, researchers found the HMS Thistle, news.com has learned. The ship was actually discovered in the spring. Until now the vessel's identity was unknown. Researchers stumbled upon the wrecked vessel after discovering some strange structures on a map. It is not very often that I am in the video room when new locations are being investigated, but on this particular occasion my curiosity was piqued well before the video rig was submerged in the water, Senior Engineer Kjell Backblast said in a news release from MAREANO. It was in fact the fifth wrecked ship the crew encountered during the cruise. The similarity between the wreck structures we had previously examined, and this one, was striking, he says. While aboard the GeoSARS, researchers used cameras to get a glimpse of the wreckage, which allowed them to determine what it was. After examining the wreck using a camera, we could quickly establish that it was a submarine, Backblast said. Indeed, they confirmed that the wreckage was likely the HMS Thistle, a T-class submarine of the Royal Navy that launched in 1938 and sunk in 1940. Backblast was intrigued by the ship and shifted gears from investigating what species live in the seabed in that area and focused on finding out more about the wreckage. Since there was no sign of any wreck right here, I checked if there were any submarines that were missing in the area and that could match this wreck, he said. Because of the location of the wreckage, researchers, along with Norwegian and British experts, they determined the vessel was one of two British submarines, the HMS Oxley or the HMS Thistle. Early indicators pointed to the wreckage being that of the HMS Oxley. Based on the photos, it was established that it was a British submarine, and available information could indicate that the wreck of HMS Oxley was closest, Backblast said. However, upon working with submarine experts, the Maritime Museum and other professionals, the signs pointed toward the vessel being the HMS Thistle. While that's conclusion experts have made, Backblast said it's still not clear that it is the HMS Thistle. After several people had studied the photo, we concluded that it was probably HMS Thistle, but the photo showed too few details for it to be conclusively settled, he said.